Thanks for tuning in and welcome to another video on my channel. I am the Internet Travel, and as part of my ongoing series of rating and reviewing flags, I will search for some of the worst flags in the world. And today we go to a country no other than Liberia to look at some of the worst flags in the world, and we will rate them. Okay, so this is the national flag of Liberia. It looks a lot like the American flag, as you can see there. It just has one star instead of, I believe it's 50 on the US flag. So yeah, it looks a lot like the American flag. But this Liberian flag isn't that bad, even though it's kind of a copy of the American flag. You should have a look at the county flags, as you can see down below. They are absolutely atrocious, to say the least. They are the worst flags by far you'll see anywhere else in the world. Like, look at this flag, for example. It's the county flag of the Bomi County. And look how bad this flag is. I mean, the color is off-putting, the circle isn't in the middle. The jack there at the left-hand top side of the flag of Liberia doesn't improve the flag very much. Even though anything would improve this crap we have over here. It looks like a 3-year-old went on to paint and he tried to design a flag for the county of Bomi. I believe this is one of the worst flags in the world, and I'm not kidding. This is an actual flag. I'm not making it up. It may seem like it, but this is the flag of the Bomi County. And yeah, as you can see, it looks horrible. The dimensions are out completely. All these, I don't know what it is, even if it's trees or spears or whatever, but they aren't the same size at all. They're very off-putting, and for that reason I'll give this flag a 0.5 out of 5, because I don't think you can get any worse than this flag. Okay, and then we have the flag of the Bong County. Very interesting to know that there's a county called the Bong County in Liberia. For all you guys who want to celebrate 420, you should head to the Bong County and light one up at 20 minutes past 4 every day. It will be very interesting. So yeah, as you look at this flag, it's not much better than the previous one, even though it is a bit better, but still it looks like a kid designed it. Very weird color scheme, to say the least. It looks very colorful. It looks more like the packaging of a Sharpie pack than an actual flag, and I don't know what this symbolism on here at the right hand side is. It looks like a holder with 2 nails in it, if I had to guess. I don't know what it has to do with the Bong County, or maybe it's a bong with 2 psychedelic mushrooms in it. I don't know. It might be a good guess. So yeah, interesting. Okay, then we have, okay, I have to rate this. I'll give it a 1.5 out of 5, because it's a lot better than this crap over here. Okay, so now we head over to the Gibarpulo County, and yeah, this flag looks a lot better. The diamond looks nice, the color is better, but that tree, it's also looks like it's the drawing of a 7-year-old or something. But like, yeah, I can see what they try to do. It looks like a man holding a tree, holding the leaves that forms a whole tree. So yeah, it's probably one of the better county flags of Liberia, but it's still kind of bad. But I'll give it a 2 or a 2.5 out of 5. Maybe give it a 2.5, because it's a lot better than the other stuff we've seen so far. Okay, now we have the flag of the Grand Bassa County. And I don't know even where to start. Also a very bad flag in my opinion, because yeah, that red and white stripes there at the right hand side, it would have looked a lot better if it was completely placed down under. And yeah, I don't know what the use of that is even. The dimensions are off, the proportions are off with those stripes, everything. It just doesn't look like it belongs on the flag even. So for that reason, 1.5 out of 5. Okay, now we've got the flag of the Grand Cape Mount country. And actually, as you can see, the flag of Liberia isn't completely against the border at the top left hand side. But yeah, this looks like a better flag actually. I don't know. They just must have thrown the Liberian flag out, then it would have looked a lot better. But yeah, it still looks pretty bad. But it's one of the better flags we've seen on this video, so 2 out of 5. Okay, and then we've got this monstrosity over here of the Grand G'day County, and it's absolutely atrocious. Most horrible thing I've seen in my life. Since I don't know what even. Like, I think this is the stuff nightmares are made of. This is more frightening than The Exorcist, because look at this. There's a sun, and the stripes don't even go 180 degrees across, or anything normal, like 90 degrees or whatever that would be logical. It just stripes at random places, and like the spaces in between aren't congruent. Like this mountain or hill thing runs over it. I hate this part over here where the Liberian flag is added in the left hand side, because it doesn't go over the light blue shading completely. And this flag is atrocious. 0.5 out of 5. Okay, then we have the flag of the Grand Cru County. Also great pixel art. No, I'm kidding, because look, the leaves like just end where they want, when they want. And yeah, the stripes are colorful. And at least like the yellow stripe there at the left ends exactly at the place of the where the Liberian flag ends. So yeah, it looks a bit more congruent. So yeah, I'll give it a higher mark. Maybe 2 point, maybe just make it a 2 out of 5. Okay, and then we've got this monstrosity over here of the Loafer County. And it looks like the guy who created this flag loafer a lot when he made it. And I don't loafer this flag at all. Actually, I hate it. Because yeah, there's a river, and then just like a magical hand touching a steel rod, looks like. That doesn't make sense at all. Like, nothing is placed at a logical place. Like, the lining, the spacing, everything, it isn't congruent at all. And I love the 3D art, but like, yo, that's weird for a flag, eh? Maybe 1.5 out of 5. Okay, and then we've got this Margibi County flag that looks like it was created through a competition ran for first graders to get a new flag for this particular county. And yeah, it's very colorful. There's a flower thingy there in front of a mole hole or an ant hole or something, and yeah, the proportions are a bit off, to say the least. Yeah, so very interesting. Nice use of Microsoft Paint. 2 out of 5. Then we've got this interesting thing over here of the Maryland County. Interesting. Plagiarism from the US. Nothing new for Liberia. Like, just look at this thing. It's a very interesting flag, to say the least. It caught my attention. It's very colorful. But I've got no idea what that thing in the middle is. Like, is it like a minuscule lighthouse that is smaller than a tree or something? And like, what's up with the hill? Like, look at that sudden fall there at the right. Like, look at that. It's just like a sudden steep hill. And like, yeah, does this like represent the county of Maryland in any way? I don't know. Looks weird. That lighthouse in the middle. My 4-year-old sister can draw a better lighthouse, to say the least. 1.5 out of 5. Okay, then we've got the flag of Montserrado County. Now, I don't know what this in the middle is. It kind of looks like a bonsai tree collection, something. Colors are interesting, but that bonsai tree stuff there in the middle, like, look at it. Like, look here, for example. Yo, there at the right. It looks atrocious. Yo, it's scary. I don't know what's going on. Yo, no, I can't comment on this. Also, 1.5 out of 5. Okay, then we've got the flag of the Nimba County, which stole the Dutch flag and put a Liberian flag on it. And what is that even? Is it like a tree shooting out a laser that makes a sun? What? And look at the thing's roots there. Yo, it looks like a, I don't know, chopstick tree bark. And like, look at the sun. Yo, the sun is just like chilling there. And I don't know what that brown stripe underneath the sun is. If that's even the sun. I don't know, it could be some sort of crustacean at this point, because Liberia loves putting weird stuff on their flags. And just look at the lines. There's now all that lines. It's just crazy. The lines go where they want, when they want. 1 out of 5. Oh no. Even my web browser doesn't want to look at these flags. Yo, we'll get to that ugly thing now. But for first, we've got this ugly thing. Also, looks like it was made on paint. Okay, the sun looks better. The sun was made professionally. They maybe got somebody that actually had the degree in anything to make this flag. But yeah, the tree is off-putting, but it's better than the other stuff we've seen. 2 out of 5. Still on the average. And then we've got the absolute maybe worst flag in the world, which is this thing. Because in the county of River G or Gee or whatever, they've got floating trees apparently. And rivers sprout out of trees, not trees out of rivers, which is very interesting and unlogical and makes no sense at all, and looks like something a 4-year-old drew in his drawing book. It's crazy, unbelievable. Just look at the lines, no coherency at all. Can I give this thing a 0 out of 5? Would that be fair? Because I was thinking minus 0.5. But yeah, maybe be fair, give it a 0 out of 5. Then we've got this thing. And this looks a lot better. But it's still atrocious. But I'll give it a 2.5 out of 5. But it looks a lot better than this thing over here with floating trees and stuff. It's crazy. Thanks, Liberia. You've got very, very interesting flags. And you made this video very easy because nothing was boring, to say the least. But yeah, till next time. This was Liberian Flags with Hendrik. See you next time.